An atmospheric shot of a quiet, respectable street in 19th century England. The light is soft, perhaps late afternoon. David Copperfield, now a young man, stands before a modest but well-kept house. His expression is a mixture of hope and apprehension. Close up on David's hand hesitating before knocking on the door. His knuckles are slightly raw, hinting at a difficult journey. The door opens. We see the imposing figure of his Aunt Betsy Trotwood from David's point of view. Her expression is stern, but her eyes hold a flicker of something else. A shot from inside the house, looking past Betsy to David on the doorstep. The interior is warm and inviting, a stark contrast to his previous life. David steps inside. His posture is cautious, his shoulders slightly hunched, as if expecting a blow. He looks around the room, his eyes wide with a mixture of awe and disbelief. A slow pan across the room, showing details of a safe and ordered life, a crackling fireplace, neatly arranged books, a comfortable armchair. This is a place of peace. Close up on David's face as he takes in his new surroundings. A single tear might trace a path down his cheek, a silent testament to his relief and gratitude. He is safe. Establishing shot of a respectable school building. Boys in period attire are seen entering and leaving. Inside the classroom, the camera pans across rows of wooden desks, inkwells, and chalkboards. The atmosphere is one of quiet study. David sits at his desk, listening intently to the teacher. His focus is absolute, a thirst for knowledge in his eyes, a moment of distraction. David's gaze drifts to the window, his thoughts turning inward. The narration speaks of him learning not just from books, but about himself. Close up on David's hand as he writes in a notebook. His handwriting is neat and deliberate. He is discovering a talent for observation and memory. A montage of slow shots. David reading in the library, his face illuminated by the soft light from a window. David quietly observing his classmates, a thoughtful expression on his face. David lost in thought, a faint smile playing on his lips. He is finding his place in the world. David is in the schoolyard, looking slightly awkward and alone. Other boys are playing in the background. A friendly classmate approaches David, offering a smile and a kind word. This is the beginning of a new connection. A scene of shared laughter between David and his new friend. The camera captures the genuine warmth and camaraderie between them. Not all friendships are so simple. David has a confusing encounter with another classmate, leaving him feeling uncertain and slightly hurt. A quiet moment of reflection. David sits alone, pondering the complexities of human connection. The narration speaks of the heart's capacity for both joy and pain. An establishing shot of a modest Victorian home at twilight, lights glowing warmly in the windows. A social gathering is taking place inside. David, now slightly older, stands at the entrance to a drawing room. He is dressed for a social occasion, looking both excited and overwhelmed. The camera moves through the room, capturing vignettes of social interaction. A group of ladies engaged in polite conversation. A pair of gentlemen in a heated debate. A young couple sharing a secret smile. David navigates the crowded room, his eyes constantly moving, observing everything. He is a keen student of human nature. A close-up on David's face as he witnesses a moment of subtle deception. His expression reveals his sensitivity and his dawning understanding of the complexities of the adult world. The scene is a garden party. The light is soft and golden, creating a dreamlike atmosphere. Flowers are in full bloom. David's attention is captured by something across the garden. The camera follows his gaze to reveal Dora Spenlow for the first time. She is laughing, surrounded by a group of admirers. A slow-motion shot of Dora turning her head and her eyes meeting David's. The world seems to fall away, and for a moment, they are the only two people in the garden. Close up on David's face. His expression is one of pure, unadulterated adoration. This is not the cautious, fearful boy we first met. This is a young man in the first throes of love. A montage of idyllic moments. David and Dora walking hand in hand through a sun-dappled park. They exchange shy glances across a dinner table. A close-up of their hands brushing against each other. David is alone in his room, a blissful smile on his face. He is lost in a daydream, imagining a future with Dora. The narration speaks of his youthful idealism and his belief in the transformative power of love. A subtle hint of reality intrudes. During a conversation, Dora says something frivolous or naive, and a flicker of doubt crosses David's face. The narration suggests his immaturity and his love for the idea of love itself. David stands at a window, looking out at the rain-streaked street. His expression is thoughtful and melancholic. The joyful glow of his love for Dora has been replaced by a more reflective mood. He picks up a book but doesn't read it. His mind is elsewhere, grappling with the new and complex emotions that love has brought into his life. A shot of David pausing mid-step on a staircase, his hand resting on the banister. He seems to be at a crossroads, caught between the innocence of youth and the responsibilities of adulthood. David stands on a windswept hill, looking out at the horizon. He is no longer the frightened child who arrived at Betsy Trotwood's door, but he is not yet a fully formed man. The camera slowly zooms in on his face. His expression is one of quiet resolve, a readiness to face whatever challenges lie ahead. The narration speaks of the tests that love and growth will bring. The screen fades to black, leaving the viewer in quiet contemplation, emotionally prepared for the next chapter of David's life.